What's up, guys? It's Dizzy Manosphere Joker again. Just listening to some more Manosphere videos like TJ and stuff. Just thinking like I'm gonna go home in a bit to chill, because I can't spend all day outside when it wears me out and stuff, walking, and at the moment anyway. But just trying to cram in a few videos. Let's get to the point then. Yeah, you know when it comes to this like gender war and stuff, that the talking points that are going on in some of the videos, it's kind of controversial, I think, to talk about on YouTube. Like ChatGPT always tells me, what's safe and stuff to talk about, and it doesn't matter anyway. But what I'm on about is like, the conspiracy stuff about why relationships and dating and all is like falling to pieces at the moment, like in society, like how they say like it's orchestrated and stuff. And the manosphere is kind of like it's a flip side to the coin. It can be in a dangerous way, like like the MGTOW thing that was going on before the manosphere thing, where it's like an opposite to feminism in a way, because it's telling guys to just like concentrate on themselves and stuff like that. But what I was going to say is like, don't concentrate too much on the why things are happening, because it'll only drive you crazy anyway, because you won't be able to talk about it to like your boomer parents. They're not going to get it at all, because they just kind of think everything's normal, and they'll just think you're like paranoid and stuff. The best thing to do, this is why I'm always smiling, as the Joker says. It's like, now I'm always smiling. No, it's like, don't worry about all that, about all the games that are going on, whether it be, from a top-down level or just in general, like in, that always existed, like the games that, chasing and stuff between men and women. No, what I was going to say is, don't worry about that. Just focus on yourself, right? Doing the things you like and everything. Taking care of yourself. Trying to stay in like physically fit, because I got super thin now over the last year. I've got super in shape. I've got my cover-up tattoo, which I needed to do for like 20 years. That's like boosted my confidence. I've got like hobbies, like I collect cards now, like playing cards. I collect that when I'm out. I enjoy the park, the nice weather, the fresh air, the greenery, everything like that. You other guys, you like going to the gym and stuff like that. That's good. I might start using the monkey bars soon at the other park near me. But this is what I'm saying, man. Just forget about whatever's going on, in society, because it's just going to make you more depressed. Most girls aren't going to understand it, I don't think. Some of them will, because there's going to be really smart girls as women as well. And women want you to be traditionally, a good woman and stuff, is going to want you as like a safe harbour. I know what that ChatGPT was saying. They recognise games and stuff. They recognise when you're approaching with a mask, like you're trying to listen to those horns. That means there's a wedding has just happened when they beat their horns here. Yeah, they know it, man. When you're trying to come with game and stuff, they know the games. Perhaps they'll play along with it, but I think a lot of women are wise to that. Like maybe only some of the younger, naive ones, that haven't experienced. No, I've never done that myself. I've never been about like all the games and stuff. Like I've always just had my head like buried in like music that I like, philosophy, all academic kind of things. But yeah, what am I saying? I think the best thing you can do if you're looking for a serious relationship is just stay like grounded. Don't get caught up in this like negative vibe, because I think that's the trap, that's the trap that's going around on both sides, and a good girl's going to be she's going to be open-minded, she's going to be open. I think there's a lot of smart girls around, women, I have to keep saying women, that's probably all they want, is a guy that's like no nonsense. And also they can tell simps as well. So if you're simping, you got to come like you're real, but not that you're like weak and you're trying to buy their validation and everything. You're not trying to gain anything by like shortcuts or games. You're not just trying to get something from them. I think this was what ChatGPT was saying before. Like, it's when you turn up smiling and confident, it's like they say, oh, there's a guy there, but I feel like he's not trying to get anything from me. He's just genuine. He's just sincere, and that might not win you the spot straight away, but they're going to remember that, aren't they? And if they come back in time, then okay, but if not, they've missed their chance, haven't they? And you've moved on, because there's plenty of more fish in the sea, to quote a cliche phrase, and you just get on with what you like doing, and you're going to be stress free. You're not going to be caught up in any drama, like back and forths, hot and cold games, and breadcrumbs and ghosting, and just carry on in your zen. We're in the Zen garden now, aren't we? Just carry on in. You're going to be better in this place than you are. People say it's better being alone, but it's not better being alone if you're miserable, is it? I think a lot of people say that, don't they? But their actions, their facial expressions don't show that they're content. I'm feeling more content, that I know that I'm coming from a grounded place. And I've said before as well, I think ChatGPT said, the person that's not trying to get anything, that's content with not getting anything, whether it be like attention, intimacy, all these kind of things, that person is safe to be around, and they usually end up getting something anyway. Because people always return to what's safe, don't they? Once they've had enough, when life shows them, when life shows them the opposite, they always remember people that treated them well. That's what ChatGPT said as well. But I noticed these videos seem to do, the 20-minute videos seem to do well. I think that's what TJ does. He does like 20-minute videos. I don't know if we can drag out a 20-minute video, because I do impromptu ones. I kind of want to go, I need to go back home to use the bathroom. I need to get some food on the way home. I was thinking, what can I do apart from YouTube, because it's not good to rely on one platform, is it? I was thinking about Rumble, but Rumble's kind of got a weird, there seems to be a lot of politics over there. I don't know if I want to, and it always sucks starting from scratch, doesn't it? Actually, I have got a channel on Rumble I haven't used for ages. It's got like 100 subs. But I don't know if people search for like manosphere stuff over there. But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in the men's movement. It's like, I look in, because a lot of it's true, you know, I can relate to other guys, you know, I can relate to bad experiences and stuff. But then there's a lot of weird stuff. It's like with that MGTOW thing, right? Do you know what's weird about that? It was all about men doing their own thing. There was this one channel, I think he was called Turd Flinging Monkey. It's quite sad. He's trying to sell like men's toys, so to speak. And you know, that's just kind of weird, because do you know what I found's the best thing is going on that men's NoFap journey. That's what helped me, not flipping craving dopamine and stuff from all these like fixes. Like, that's getting you nowhere, isn't it? It's like these guys in Japan, you know, they have like rent a cuddle and rent a girlfriend and stuff. It's all the same. It's all a black hole of like, it's like never filling that need for like a proper relationship. You're better off coming to terms with just soul searching on your own, which I've done for a year, finding out who you are properly and building yourself, and then you're going to attract, you know, the right girl's going to come, isn't she? That's why I'm not feeding like hopium, but you know, that's the way the laws of the universe, like AI keeps saying the universe all the time, which I find a vague concept. No, I like to think reap what you sow is a better way of looking at it. Like karma, I think that's a better way of looking at it. You know, karma's always been a thing in what is it? It's in the Bible, isn't it? Reap what you sow, and it's in Eastern religions with like karma and stuff like that. Put your energy, you get in what you get out what you put in. So, and you know, there's like how many? There's 8 billion people on the planet. There must be like a girl somewhere. If you're realistic and you're not trying to like project these like unrealistic, they're not standards, are they? They're expectations on a girl to be like perfect physically and everything like that. You know, I've been in dating relationships where, you know, I could let certain things slide. Other people are really fussy, aren't they? It's like, and it's not from desperation. It's from just being realistic. I mean, no one's perfect, do they? It's like, you should be looking from experience over like 25 years. And I've had girlfriends that were like, didn't cause me any trouble. They weren't controlling. They weren't playing games. You know, they were they were trying to meet me halfway the best that they could, and I've made mistakes, those relationships didn't work out for whatever reason. I'm in my early 40s now, with all that wisdom taken into account. I'm not going to mess up the next one if that comes to me. I like to think the ones that didn't work out in the past, that happened for a reason. It wasn't the right time for me to start a family. There was only like one or two that were like good, very good, like in terms of prospects. We've done this year of soul searching. It must have been like the universe's plan, because after my marriage there wasn't really going anywhere, because she wasn't ready for kids, and it was unbalanced. I'm thinking after this year for myself, soul searching and everything, the whole year's been like a giant test of my sovereignty, and other people must be going through these kind of like life lessons, where it's like we're coming up to a year now, so I think there's going to be a big change now. I can't be going for any more tests. I think I've learned pretty much all there is to learn now. It's like I've my Riddler persona, because I've got a Joker side, which is like learning through mistakes, so to speak. And then the Riddler side now is like where I've been reflecting a lot of it whilst I've been walking outside, but some of it at home, which is worse, because you tend to you need to be taking action day to day, getting exercise, and being productive, which I'm trying to do with these vlogs. I've got another channel on BitChute. I'm trying to build that up as a little passive income. I don't know. And I'm doing other things like hobbies. We come up to now 20 minutes. What else can I say, guys? It doesn't matter who you are. To get back to the start of the video, which was trying not to focus on this negative thing, because you're not going to find the girls kind of want to have fun, don't they, to quote that horrible cheesy 80s pop song, they do, don't they? They're not going to want a guy that's turning up miserable and all too serious and stuff, even if they're deep themselves. They're not going to, they don't need a man to come in miserable like that, do they? They've got their own problems as well. They want a guy that's coming in with the golden ticket, the guy that's going to come in different to all the rest, because a lot of guys, they're not going to, there's 1,000,000 to 1 in there. What is it? How many guys are going to be like this? Because there's so many negative guys now. Maybe rightfully so to some degree, considering everything that we're going through as men with all these challenges and stuff. But, and they're not going to want simps either. But you've got to be that guy that comes through with the, you can see everything that's going on, but you're choosing to be, you're choosing to come with the complete package, I suppose is the way of putting it. You're going to be positive, whatever. So I've been rambling on now, just trying to get my thoughts out, guys, trying to get some kind of vlog out before I go home, trying to be productive. Got so much stuff to do. I gotta get home now to the bathroom and to get some food and do some other things online, like surveys and stuff for some extra cash. Alright, peace guys. NoFap Joker.